Hello everyone, it's your boy Minato here, and I'm bringing you back with another Dokkan video. So today, we actually recently got the announcement for the physical LR Janemba coming to the global version of Dokkan. And as you see right here, his art is so good. Just a really fantastic art that they did for this guy. But regardless, we are of course showing him off today at 55% in the dupe system, full level 10 links. So let's cover his details just in case you're not unsure about what he does, and kind of move on from there. So his leader skill is the corroded body and mind or movie bosses category teams. Key plus 4 and 150% to HP attack and defense. Thankfully, it is a 150% leader, so that's really good for him. And giving the key 4 is definitely very nice, because I feel like this Janemba could at times struggle for key, especially in the early sections of the fight. So that 4 key is definitely very helpful for him. His super attack effects actually doesn't really do anything on his super attacks effects. His 12 key causes colossal damage and lowers defense. His 18 key causes mega colossal damage and greatly lowers defense. Nothing really too special there, unfortunately. His passive skill. He gets 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. He guards all attacks within the same turn as the first or second attacker. He gets key 2 up to 6, and then attack and defense plus 22% up to 66%. With each attack he performs as the second or third attacker in the turn. So essentially this guy maxes out in his second slot, because that's where he gets the guard, and that's where he gets the additional attack and defense. Once you build that up, you can put him in slot 1, but I think an issue with this character is that he doesn't guard in slot 3. As you can tell, he only guards in slot 1 or 2. I feel like it would have helped a lot if he could guard in slot 3, but besides that, he also has a high chance of nullifying Ki Blast super attacks directly at the character. So this was the second nullification character on JP, and I believe it's the second one on Global as well, because Global hasn't gotten like the androids and stuff like that, right? But basically nullification means that it's not like a counter or anything. He doesn't have to evade, he just negates it, right? So against, say, Blue Evolution Vegeta, although you can't dodge in that phase, he can still nullify his Final Flash. It's pretty good. He has an active skill, can be activated when HP is 66% or more, starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. So only really could see it in long events. It's a rage mechanic, so obviously, you know, he does actually get some things in his rage mechanic. Not obviously nothing really too great. He does receive an additional key 1 per key sphere obtained, which will help him definitely get nice super attacks off. One thing is that his super attack effects, they both temporarily give him a high chance from a critical hit. So I believe with that temporarily effect on there, what happens is that's only for that attack. So it's not like the 6th anniversary units, I believe, where no, to clarify, it's only for that slot, I believe, that specific Janemba in the slot. So when you go into the rage form, I'll explain this later, I guess, but, whatever. Anyways, when you go to the rage form, say you're in slot 1, the high chance to crit in slot 1 doesn't apply to slot 2. It only applies to slot 1. So if you do get a double super attack, I believe he does still guarantee crit, but it doesn't, like, for example, slot 1, you get an 18 key, guaranteed 50% chance crit. Slot 2 want to be a guaranteed crit, even if you got the same 18 key, because it's temporarily, right? That's why they gave it the temporarily effects. But other than that, he's pretty much the same. His link set right here. Well, these are the equips to give him level 4 defense and level 4 evasion. His links are Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, I believe. Actually, let me pull up in the wiki. I don't read Japanese, right? Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Metamorphosis, Brutal Beatdown, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, and yeah, that's pretty much it for his links. I think it's a very strong link set. Yeah, it does actually get some key from his links, which is pretty solid. Definitely you would like that. He is on 5 categories. Now, 5 teams is definitely not ideal, right? But I feel like 5 teams, with this guy's utility, is basically like a must run in all of them. I feel difficult content if you're really struggling, right? He's on movie bosses, transformation boost, exploding rage, corroded body and mind, and accelerated battle. And that's pretty much it for the boy Janemba here. So we're going to be showing him off on 3 teams today. This time, actually, I opted not to do a Dokkan event. The reason why is because I feel like this Janemba is not really a Dokkan event unit. And even if he does build up a little, we're going to see him build up in these other, stages. I feel like he's a character that's designed to be used in hard content, not Dokkan events, because he builds up. It's not like he's like in a flashy like 6 bajillion turn one attacks that unit or something like that, right? So we're gonna be showing off in the Corroded Body and Mind team, led by Tech Janemba. In the God event, we're actually gonna go against STR. Just yeah, I have mostly AGL units here. We're gonna go against an STR enemy. So this is just gonna show he can very well even type disadvantage. Next, we're going to go to the Movie Bosses Extreme Super Battle Road. One of the hardest stages in the game, obviously. And this is going to be basically the team build we have. We're going to have double Janemba leads. So that's just going to show you that, double Janemba leads with the guard and the nullification will be very strong. And then we'll have them linked with the Tech Janemba and I believe either LR Turles or the Forza right there. Finally, we're going to go to the Legendary Vegeta event with Transformation Boost. Kind of want to, hopefully we'll see him get the nullification. But at the very least, him and Buhan make a very powerful rotation, especially when you get Buhan transformed. Because you'll be able to get big bad bosses and stuff like that. Though all three of the floaters, the 2 coolers and the Garlic Jr., will have big bad bosses as well. So that'll be a good thing. We'll be able to get that at the very least. Because you're going to, most of the time, want Janemba in the second slot, right? Just so you can build up his passive. Now, when he's fully built up, you could put him in the first slot much more easily. And the only phase we really need to worry about that is the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, which is STR. Just because we don't want Buhan to get obliterated, right? But that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and move on to the God event and see how he does type disadvantage. Spoiler, it's going to be pretty good, I feel. Alright, we are here in the God event. I got a little unlucky with the rotations, but that should be okay. So, we're going to have Big Bad Bosses, Fear and Faith, and I believe Fierce Battle active here. So not bad. With Esther Rose, he definitely does share a couple of links. I mean, AJ Rose. And AJ Rose is going to be able to provide him the, what's the word? AJ Rose will also be able to provide him the word just escaped my mind. Key support of 3 key. So, when, AJ Rose is not like the best character ever. Obviously, as you can see, his defense is pretty pitiful. But once he does get his EZA, once STR Rose gets his EZA, there'll be a lot more promise here. So, we'll kind of do this right here, right? Then we'll give you this. Then we got unlucky with the key as well. I feel like we could have easily gotten 18 key here, right? So, let's see what he does. No defensive support right here. 20k from type disadvantage. He's guarding, but I believe that type and disadvantage still does a little bit of damage, even if you're guarding, right? Like Tech Gohan would still tank better against an AGL unit than compared to an Inch unit, for example. Same with your number right here. So 20k per normal is very good. Like, for example, yeah, you see Rose is going to take a ton of damage even though his defense isn't built up, right? And then Janemba right here, he'll still take a little bit of damage too, I feel like, from normals. Yeah, 30k or so. So Janemba is taking less damage than the LR, right? And he's neutral. I really wanted these guys on the other rotation. Unfortunately not, so that's okay though. We should be good from there. I'll save all these physical orbs though, right? Yeah, all these physical orbs are looking mighty tasty right here. We're gonna get the support, so we won't need to worry about 17 right there. So next, so we're gonna have Baby Janemba. Baby Janemba could be a perfect slot 1 unit, and then we'll put the physical Janemba in slot 2 and have him build up a little. The sponsor twice right there. I think he's looking pretty good so far though. That's for sure. The only issue with this team is that this team is not like a damage dealing team, so it's gonna take some time to actually really get through there. I think the 17 right here is actually a pretty good addition to this team as well. That Hellfighter 17? No, that's not the Hellfighter 17. The GT 17. He does give 1 key and 25% attack and defense to all allies, if I'm not mistaken. See, it's better if we do this right here. Bam, look. We're getting, yeah, almost a 24 key super attack right here. That's pretty good. So we have everything active except for Legendary Power, and I believe that is... What link is this, actually? Let me check here. This is... What link is this, actually? Nightmare? I think this might be Nightmare. Let me double check, though. Let me actually bring up the wiki then. I should have just had this up. Actually, no, it's Brutal Beatdown. Okay, Brutal Beatdown. Okay. Yeah, look at that. 170k defense, and he's going to build up his defense in the second slot right here. Even in the first slot, I feel like he would have been just fine, right? Hopefully, we'll see him super us in the second slot right there. If we do get supered in the second slot, we could potentially see the nullification, which again, he has a 50% chance to nullify. So right here, we're going to, he dodged it, unfortunately. But yeah, we're taking double digits right there. We see a 420, 4.2 million attack stat. I feel like that's pretty good. You know, people always, like, I see people all the time post screenshots of, like, Janemba, you know, at, like, 12 key, he's doing, like, a 1 million attacks, and they're like, oh my god, he's so bad. Look at him. He can't even get a good attack stat. Blah, 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 right? And then I feel like there's definitely setups you could do to really set the Janemba up. We're going to grab this with you. That way we'll grab this with you. And then 17 can get a super attack as well. So I believe this, I'm pretty sure the 17 gives key, right? At least one key here. I'll grab this actually, just so we can set that STR key. Which is, again, very important for this team. Yeah, the 17 does give... Oh no, actually he gives allies 2 key and 25% attacking defense. It's very nice. And see, right, we're not even using items, right? We had the support member of the Bulma to heal, but honestly we didn't really even need it. We'll see one more rotation here with Janemba, and then we'll kind of call it from there. Janemba should have basically most of his links active next turn again. I don't believe that this fat Janemba has Nightmare. Or Brutal Beatdown, actually. He might, though. And the 17 is actually still pretty solid here. And he's doing his own damage, for sure. Not the best tank. You could obviously tell there. Okay, perfect. Let's do this. This is... Who does link better with? Probably you, huh? Yeah, because with him, he'll get Shocking Speed and Fear and Faith. Now, we would be able to get Big Bad Bosses here, but that's fine. What's the difference? So, 170k without Big Bad Bosses... Then 200k with Big Bad Bosses. So yeah, that's definitely a pretty big difference. I mean, you could do this, right? This will probably be better in terms of just tanking. And honestly, he's not really going to do much damage anyways. I wish all the attacks were in the second slot here, right? Oh, how should I do this? I think I'm going to do this. Even though we're going to miss the 18 key super attack, this will probably be the best case scenario for him. Yeah, 222k defense, 55%. With guard, I feel like that's pretty impressive. There, he's taking nothing. So let's see him nullify as well. 2.5 million is not terrible actually. For 55%, considering he's not really supposed to be a damage dealer. Oh, you know what? If he was in the second slot, he could have gotten his full passive. Oh well. I think he looks pretty good. Only one build up from his passive as well. And he's pretty much just dominating already. Let's see you nullify this, buddy. There's a nullification right there again. And he doesn't have to worry about super attacks either. I mean, I definitely see the value in him. I'm not sure if you guys do, but he looks pretty good here. I think I've seen enough. We'll go ahead and move on to the Movie Bosses Extreme Super Battle Road stage. And we'll kind of see him and how he works in a situation that's less favorable in terms of key, but I mean, I don't believe does Tech Janemba does he get 4 key on his leader skill actually? Let me check that. If he gives 4 key on his leader skill, he doesn't only give 3 key on his leader skill even. So we're not even under a 4 key team. We could have ran double LR Janemba if you ever find him on the friends list, I guess, and 4 key would have been much more better. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next fight, and we'll see how he does in Movie Bosses. Alright, so we are back, and we got kind of screwed over, actually, because if you see right here, my Janemba is moving on to this rotation, and this Janemba is on this rotation, right? So we would have to ideally put you in slot 3. But you don't guard in slot 3, right? So in terms of if you're ever going for a no item run or something like that, that's not going to be good here. So we're actually going to just Usher, and we're just going to move this guy over. I'll skip ahead until we actually see Janemba again. We should be able to see Janemba get an attack right here. We'll get this right. Okay, and he'll be able to build up a little bit of his passive. So, I mean, I didn't actually check his defense this turn, but his defense looked pretty solid. Well, his defense probably is going to be pretty solid. This friend Janemba has 1 dupe. So he's 69% over my 55% one. And let's see what Turles does here. Did he stun? Perfect, okay. And then, yeah, okay, Turles is going, wait, how did he, oh yeah, you know what? Okay, so the interesting thing with Turles is that if he stuns, then gets the additional normal, he still does get the high chance of super right there, right? So that's why he did 3 attacks. So Janemba's built up a little right here. Perfect. Ooh, we got 2 attacks. Okay, that's gonna be really good. Let's skip ahead until we see Janemba. All right, we are here. With turn 3. I apparently can't speak. Right, we're here in turn 3 with LR Janemba. He's actually gonna get 4 of his links active here. I believe he's going to get if we take a look here, he'll have 4 links with LR Turles, Big Bad Bosses, Legendary Power, First Battle, and that link just disappeared. Brutal Beatdown, I believe. Dude, the link just disappeared from my mind. Oh no. Oh no, yeah, it's Brutal Beatdown. It's Brutal Beatdown. Okay. So his defense is starting off at 138k. Definitely not the best, but he will build up his defense a little here. And I guess I'll have Turles attack you. So let's see. Let's not use any items. Let's kind of see what's going to happen here. Again, Janemba will be able to build up a little bit of his passive. This is the 55% one. This is not the 69% one we saw in the other rotation. I'm also floating off the Tech Janemba to come onto this rotation here. So yeah, 2 million attack stat, not really that great, obviously. But I'll take it considering how defense. Okay, the 50. Okay, he got the double super right. That's fair. That's fair. So this is the 55% one. Yeah, 17k only on this stage. I'll definitely take that, right? Unfortunately, we couldn't kill Piccolo, so that's the only thing about that. We did get the stun, which is nice, but yeah, 170k. That shows you how difficult this stage could be. So this is the LR Janemba friend right here. 230k defense. Do you guys think he'll tank well here? I feel like he might tank well here, you know. Just a feeling right here though. Yeah, that's like nothing, right? I don't think we'll kill this turn, so I think we'll see one more rotation, which would be good. 4 million attack stat is not bad considering there's no support. I feel like, yeah, like we see this is Transforming Frieza right here. He has a good amount of his links active, and I'm sure everyone knows Transforming Frieza does hit pretty hard, right? So I'll definitely take that for sure. I mean, he's been looking pretty good. I definitely have been liking what I've been seeing right here. So right here, we're going to have a Janemba right here, Fat Janemba. We're going to have most of his links active as well. We'll give this to you. Well, I really want to do like this, right? Just so we can get his full passive, which I'm probably going to do that. Because, again, with this Janemba, I don't really care about damage necessarily. I care about tanking. 240k defense, 55% with guard. I feel like he's gonna tank pretty well, right? And almost a 3 million attack stat, 2.7. I mean, once you start really building, or once you're able to get like 1 or 2 of his passive like procs built up, he starts looking very strong, right? I'll show 2 more rotations right here. We'll do 1 rotation with this Janemba and 1 more with the other one. But I mean, this should show you how good he is. Ooh, perfect. We can put LR Turles in the first slot here, actually. That's great. And we'll probably go for the stun on you, right? Yeah, I'll probably go for the stun on you. Just so that you can just get out of here. Unfortunately, my Turles does not have level 10 Big Bad Bosses at the moment. So that is the only unfortunate thing. We'll just attack you with you. And then we'll have Frieza attack Goku, I guess. If I bring these down, will that give me the support? No, it does not, unfortunately. That's fine. Dude, if only Janemba, if only he had the Tech Janemba, if only he needed only 3 orbs for support, that would have been ideal, right? But fortunately not, so that's the only issue. We didn't get the stun on Trunks, so we might actually die here. Probably should have just used that in it, right? But it's whatever. Maybe we'll see like the nullification or something. You can look. You see the difference in damage between the int unit and the AGL unit right there? I'm telling you, units that guard, even if they are guarding, they still take different damage from the different enemies, right? It's gonna do a lot. Yeah, 200k. I'm not afraid to use items here, obviously, so we'll do that. So we'll get this with you. We'll actually get this with you, and then we should be looking good here. 18 key with Janemba, 170k defense. He should be just fine, honestly. We'll grab this with you one more time. Let's see what he does, though. Okay, nullify this, buddy. Let's see you nullify this. There it is. Bam. That would have done actually a good amount of damage because he is taking more damage now with like 30k from a normal. It's definitely not ideal, but again, you see these other units in this stage taking 150k plus damage on a normal attack, so I guess it's fine, right? Considering he does also nullify, so because he also nullifies, he'll be able to just negate any super attack damage pretty much. Because all the enemies in this stage, they all do blast-based super attacks, right? So if you have a Janemba in each rotation, you'll be looking pretty good in terms of sustaining, your HP and not really taking too much damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we looked. I think we saw enough, right? I don't really think there's anything additional I need to show, right? So we'll go ahead and move on to the, I believe, what's the next phase? The Legendary Vegeta event. Well, we'll get Janemba fully built up with Buhan. We'll kind of get a lot of his links active, support, more of a flashy showcase type situation other than, an actual more so difficult content. Though the Legendary Vegeta event is definitely very difficult, so you definitely don't want to underestimate him there. We'll go ahead and move on. Alright, we are here in the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta section of the Legendary Vegeta map. Funny enough, I've only been able to get one of the build-ups for Janemba passive here so far. But he's looking pretty good already with all his links active, 55%. He's already at 236k defense, which again is definitely very, very acceptable. Now I'm going to grab this here. I should be able to get the 18k here. Perfect, okay. And then we'll get this right here. So I'm going to, actually, what I'm going to do is, when we get to the God Vegeta portion, I think that's where I'm going to use the Rage Mode. Just so we can see the most out of the Rage Mode, and kind of get that in the video, of course, because the Rage Mode is, a part of this Janemba's kit right here. Yeah, 4.39 is pretty solid, honestly, considering, again, 55%. Not bad at all, and he hasn't even fully built up yet. Okay, perfect. So now he's going to be fully built up after this turn. Very ideal. His defense must be crazy right here. That's for sure. Yeah, look at that. 4.9 million. Basically a 5 million attack stat. I'll definitely take that. I will 100% take that. So let's go ahead and move on to the God Vegeta portion, and I'll be right back. Alright, we are here in the Garlic Jr. section. So, not the Garlic Jr. section, the God Vegeta section. And this is pretty good defensive stuff from him. Let's go ahead and pop his active skill. So Janemba's active skill again, it does allow him to go into this rage mode right here. I would say I'm just disappointed that the rage mode isn't something you could really get in, what's the word? Like, short difficult content, because I feel like that's where it'll be most important, right? In short difficult content here. But let's see what he does. We got different key for each of the Janembas right here. So he's invincible right here. Let's see how hard he actually hits. You gotta keep in mind he does have the crit chance as well, right? So this is a one turn thing. I feel like honestly it's it's not bad. 2.2 million with a 50% chance to crit. I'll take that, but it's not like, anything that great. It's good that he gets the invincibility for the turn, but honestly it's not like anything too impressive, right? And he dodged the last one, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, let's see what he does here. It's actually, I like the ending for this. It looks pretty cool. Okay. Alright, let's see. So, let's fuse with Buhan as well at this point. I think we could fuse with Buhan at this point. Doesn't really matter if we fuse with him or not, but we will be able to have most of his links active here. Anyways, and I think Buhan's stacked up well enough at this point, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'll check. Maybe I shouldn't have transformed him yet, right? And if I feel like we shouldn't transform him, I'll come back, right? But yeah, no, I think he's fine. Even against Evolution Blue Vegeta, he should be just fine, right? Okay, let's move him right here. Actually, we do lose a link, don't we? No, actually, I don't think we do. We'll grab this with you. We'll get this with you, full key, and then we'll get this with you, and let's see how things look here. Buhan might even kill him himself, to be honest. For all I know, Buhan might just end up finishing these off. He's very, very strong. I missed the key with him on purpose. That way we could actually, hopefully see Janemba attack, right? That'll be ideal. There's a double supers, yeah. Buhan's still very insane to this day, right? I mean, 560k defense right here. Again, even against Blue Evolution Vegeta, with all that stacked defense, he should be just fine on his own. Okay, Buhan, we've seen. We get it, buddy. We know you're pretty good. I know you're pretty good right here. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Now, what is Janemba gonna hit? Yeah, 6.5 million for 55%, man. That's very good. That is actually very good, right? That's very impressive. Yeah, I like what I see there. Right, we are here in the blue Vegeta portion right here. So in the middle, we will be able to get all 10 links active, I believe. But I want to put Janemba in slot 1, right? I want to see how he tanks, what he does here. So we'll get this with Janemba. We'll grab this with you. We do have 30% support from Cooler here. That's Cooler ain't looking too high himself, but 320k defense from Janemba is pretty good. Let's see what he does here. Really want to see him get supered. That would be ideal, right? Maybe he won't super me. He hasn't supered me yet. Yeah, again, dude, almost 6 million. That's pretty good for 55% again. I really like what he's looking like there. Okay, unfortunately, no super attack. That's fine. I think the real important part to really see him get super attacked on will be the Blue Evolution Vegeta. Now, I'm just worried that Cooler will die. I feel like Cooler could definitely just, like, die here, right? But that's fine. I guess I'll skip ahead again to the Blue Evolution portion, and we'll kind of see what he looks like there. I think this Vegeta right here, he's not going to really do too much damage either way. Like, Cooler didn't even take that much damage right here, right? So we should be good here. I'll move on to the next phase. Okay, so Cooler died. But we're back here. I'll go ahead and fuse with Buhan for now. But yeah, Cooler did die. So that was pretty unpog, but we'll be able to see a nice showing from him right here. So he's gonna have everything active except for Brutal Beatdown. I believe will be the only link that's not active. So we'll give you this. We'll give you this right here. Almost 24k. That's fine. Actually, he is missing 2 links. This should be Fear and Faith, I believe, and then Brutal Beatdown. Because Buhan loses Fear and Faith for Big Bad Bosses, but Fear and Faith is just like, I guess it is too key, right? So we missed the super attack because of that, but no super for you. That's unfortunate. That should be okay. If you die, whatever. I just want to see, hopefully Blue Evolution supers Janemba in the middle. No, he didn't. Okay. I probably should just put Janemba in the front, right? Oh, Buhan shouldn't really take much from here, yeah. 135k. Ooh, Buhan, oh no. We'll see Janemba tank. And then, obviously, he's not really going to take any damage here, right? He's well over 300k defense. So, it's not that big of a deal. And then him and Buhan, again, make a very powerful rotation in these long events right here. Okay. Okay, you're just going to triple super? I got you, buddy. Let's see how hard he hits here, too, as well. Because he's getting 40% support now. Usually, with Cooler, he gets 30% support. Yeah, 6.4 million, basically. I mean, no dupes at all. It's really good, considering he's pretty much just invincible, right? He's not going to take any damage from Vegeta whatsoever. We'll see one return after this, but then I think we'll be good. Just because I really want to see if we can get the, what's the word? I really want to see if we can get that turn. Ooh, that's going to be dangerous. We might die here, honestly. Honestly, if we die here, it's fine, but I want to get that turn where we are able to see, actually, why don't, I could have just put Cooler in front, right? Whatever. Really, I just want to see that turn where we are able to see, hopefully, the nullification. We haven't seen the nullification here in the long event, but again, Janemba does have the 50% chance to nullify, Keyblade super attacks. Unfortunately, I feel like we're just dead here, right? Cooler might just take too much damage regardless, even if he doesn't get supered. Well, I don't know. How much damage will Cooler take, right? Let's see. I mean, if Cooler dies, whatever. We'll just end things. Vegeta's taken like, what, 4 times? Oh, yeah, upgrade red. Anyways, we're dead. So, Janemba. Janemba is very, very powerful. Even in short events, like with, oh my god, 800k. Even in short events without him, like, building up or anything, he still looked very good for being only at 55%, right? Like, he took, like, no damage in Movie Boss's Extreme Super Battle Road. He showed us that he could nullify those super attacks, is very impressive. Taking 0 damage from a super attack in that stage is such a huge, like, utility to have, right? And, again, once he's able to stack up, like, 1 or 2 attacks of his defense, he's pretty much just invincible at that point, right? Even in normal attacks at the free dupe level. So I like what he sees. I can't even speak. I like what he looks like right now. I would say the issue with him is key and early on attack stats. Those are really the issues for him, but everything else about him is perfect. He has a great link sets. Well, I guess small category team is not the best driver, but he has a great link set. I think his passive is still pretty well. I just would prefer him to guard in slot 3. Like, there's holes you could poke into this unit. And if those things were fixed with the unit, he would be like 2 times better, right? But I still think he's very, very good right now. I don't think that he needs to be changed to be very, very impressive and good in all these difficult content. As you saw in the video, like, he did perfectly well, right? There's just these small things I would change to make him more consistent. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.